Hi, I'm Heidi Jacobsen, and I am the author of some ebooks that you might enjoy reading. So here's a little preview of some of the books. Hope you enjoy them. Chicken King. She looked out the window, and there was Scott sitting on a silver Harley-Davidson motorcycle in his navy blue Elvis costume with silver rhinestones on the front of his shirt. He waved to her. "Come ride with me, baby. I got a wedding to perform." "A wedding? Come on out." She got dressed, brushed her hair, flew out the door. He gave her a kiss, and she jumped on the bike. "That's right, get close, baby." She hugged his waist, and they sped off. "Where are we going?" "To the Graceland." Turquoise. The night air in Santa Fe was filled with a subtle mesquite scent. Turquoise Sky shut the door to her black Mercedes coupe and headed up the drive of the hilltop home. Turquoise was a towering brunette who stood 6 feet tall on her stocking feet. Her face was slim, with high cheekbones and a chilled nose. She had a look that was somewhere between a man and a woman, beautifully beautiful, as some put it. She was an angel. Working Girl Talk. Mondays are tough. It starts to hit you Sunday night that you will be working Monday morning, come natural disasters or not. Usually I get work piled up on top of my desk, waiting for me after the weekend. Does my boss work all weekend just to hand me these tasks? I did my work diligently and is done by noon. I work like this because I like to have free time on my hand to cruise the internet. That's right, I said cruise the internet. Sunburn. Sure, I thought. My heart felt stone cold. I ripped up the letter to tiny pieces. No, 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 my hands were shaking. I had heard those sweet words before, words that turned into empty lies. I threw all the tiny pieces into the garbage can. My thoughts turned to Garth. It had been a few weeks since our meeting at the cafe, but he hadn't called me again. That was all right. He was off limits, too. My life was so complicated. I longed for simplicity and peace. Meshuggah. Fran Goldstein checked her raspberry lip gloss in the compact mirror while riding the conveyor belt through the airport terminal. It looked good, shiny, but not like a tramp like that Vicky Franklin high school. Her mother had always warned her about girls that wore too much pink, sparkly lip gloss. She glided through the airport schlepping her carry-on Louis Vuitton duffel bag, the bag that her mother had warned her not to buy because it was too gauche. Gauche moche. It was Louis Vuitton. Her little dog, Golf Widow. "Mind if I ask you something?" "Depends what it is," she smiled. "You might think this is a little bold, but I'd sure like to kiss you." She stared back at him and let go of the package. "I would like that," she said softly. She couldn't believe those words were coming out of her mouth. What was she doing? He leaned over and kissed her, a sweet, lingering kiss. She sighed a long sigh and trembled. "I know you're alone." I watched him leave. "Yes, I am. Mind if I come in?" Golfing with Cliff. We are headed up to Lake Worth Municipal Golf Course for a game of golf. We've been playing golf for about 4 months now. His interest in the game was triggered by Tiger Woods and his knee injury, and also by Tom Watson, Cliff being around his age, in his late 50s. Cliff is a natural golfer, took up the sport 20 years ago with his dad, Cliff Guest Sr. After 20 years of not playing, he's a bit rusty, but is starting to come back now. He says he never missed shots in his youth, but he misses some now. Diary of a Gigging Blues Singer. We started doing songs like Jimmy Reed and Janis Joplin's Me and Bobby McGee. I really struggled with the Joplin song, and it's still the hardest song I sing even today, 10 years later. I always feel like such an imposter when I sing a song feeling totally inferior to the Queen, Janis. And people clap and come up to me and say, "You sound just like Janis," or "You remind me of Janis." And I am flattered but not fooled. Hi. Beth lay in bed, naked, drowning in a sea of white, damp, crumpled sheets, cheap vodka and pills. She lay flat on her stomach, all life drained out of her. Her long blonde hair was matted to her face. Her tattooed arm was limp. She felt herself sinking down into a black hole. She wanted to die. What use was living anymore? She had forgotten sunrises and rainbows and love. She felt unloved and ugly. Thanks for checking out my ebooks. Look for Heidi Jacobsen and have fun reading. Thanks.